Jesus Christ. Okay. Yo. Good morning, afternoon. I mean, good night. I mean, depends on when you're watching this. Just wanted to let you know that life sucks and it's not gonna be easy to get through things, but it's always good to keep a positive mindset. And sometimes it gets hard, and I think that's when you need great friends. I mean, the friends that I have are just flat out amazing. I never trade these friends that I have for anyone in the world because that is who they are, you know? You never really get a second chance in life sometimes, but when you mess up, they're the type of person to like make everything feel generally okay. Sometimes we do get into arguments, but I think that like arguments to us kind of like make the relationships that we have as we grow them stronger, you know, over time. We never really hold grudges that much because like as a friendship, it's more so like a family oriented thing, you know. We never try to step on each other's toes, and we always praise each other before our like achievements and stuff like that. And like I remember one time specifically, um it was a dark time for me, honestly. Going through all of that, bouts of personal like traumatic events that just led up, just came back to back to back, just to, you know, felt like I was being like chased by something or like haunted by this reminiscent occurrence of me being in this relationship and then it ending and me trying to figure out like, am I the problem in the situation because someone decided to, you know, cheat, you know. And when someone cheats on you, you find yourself like stuck in like a void or a paradox where you don't know if you're right or if they're wrong, or, you know. And sometimes they might even like play victim and say that you didn't care enough or like you didn't do enough as a boyfriend. But the friendship that I always have with these group of individuals, I mean, you know who you are. I was going through so much, and they made me laugh and helped me get through it. Really, just put patches on the you know, cuts that this girl had left. And it's good to have friends like that. Sometimes girlfriends can tend to mess up relationships. Sometimes they make them stronger depending on the type of girlfriend. And I always tend to look for the more emotional ones, because not only do I want to like be with you, I want us to like grow together, you know, start a family. If I had a choice to like make the world fully positive, I possibly would, you know. But you know, not everyone has the same mindset, or we'll all be just dead robots. It's good to have people that are rule breakers and break the system so others can learn not to do those things. We set like a standard for ourselves in this relationship, this friendship, and we think of the group chat as like a safe haven to escape from all the negatives in the world. And it's not easy sometimes to go to the safe haven and like join the party sometimes, you know. And you might become one good at one game, and you might have some other friends, but you just know in the back of your mind that the friend group that you've always been with, you know, they'll always be there. You know, they won't take it personal. I mean, some might, because they've been messing with you since forever. Before you got so quote unquote good at something, there was always someone that was just like, man, you're gonna be good at this. When someone believes in you, like fully, you feel that, it puts like a fire under you that you necessarily can't physically or mentally explain. You just feel it. With this group of people, I mean, I never felt so alive, you know. Coming off a relationship, going to another, listening to them, taking advice, being decisive on the things that I choose and the people I choose my decisions with. You know, growing up, knowing my constrictions and what I can go past and reaching goals that I never thought I could achieve. Well, great friends just make it a whole lot easier. They help you along the way. They'll make fun of you. But, you know, laughing is the key to all happiness. Even if some of the jokes come with a little truth that makes you feel a little salty, you know. But, you know, having a great friendship to the point that you guys can just laugh about anything, have an argument, and next thing you know, you're just laughing it off or just playing basketball, getting in each other's face and yelling and having that competitiveness just brings the full relationship full circle, you know. And not even just with friendships, just in relationships and in general, you know. As I gotten older, I've realized that my father was kind of right. And like you don't want to say that that person is right, especially when someone is right and they're like pushing in your face, making you like really think about the fact that they're right and you're wrong, you know. But that was pretty much right. He's always said that like you're gonna thank me for all those times I was hard on you. And now, since I've gotten older, it's been a great experience because he's not only my father, he's more so, he's more like a friend now. I think if you build those type of relationships with people that you love, the bond would be even more tighter than what you would think, honestly. If I hadn't had a great father figure, I don't know where I would be, honestly. It goes past all of those things that you just think about this person. When someone is literally teaching you how to live, it's different, you know? It's different between someone that's like telling you how to live and teaching you how to live. The parents that I have, the parents that most people have, they have this thing about this called discipline. It's formalities. It's something that you have to follow. And it's not because they want to be stupid hard on you. It's because they want you to progress and be the best type of person that they think you can be. You see? There's a little mind trick that some people really don't understand, is that when your parents say this or that about you, you know, when your parents say this or that, they don't necessarily mean half the things that they say, like I give up or something like that. Sometimes they do that just to do it, you know, and sometimes they are very lenient because they put a lot of time and effort into you, you know. And it's not easy sometimes to trust someone who's let them down like a couple of hundreds of millions of gazillions of times. I mean, sometimes your parents, literally the people that you least expect to be there, you know. Sometimes, like if you like got arrested or something, they'll probably be the first people to bail you out, you know. And it's different for me. I remember one time I got sideswiped by a car and I legit knew that my swimming career basically was over, and my dad just kept pushing me to, you know, swim because he spent all thousands of dollars just trying to put into me, you know. He's trying to like put this fire under me, telling me that you did all this work, you can't just put it all to waste because you got sideswiped by a car. But mentally, I had to figure out what that pinpoint was in order to get over it. And over time I realized what that pinpoint was, because they said it was fully healed but it would lock up sometimes. And I realized that the pinpoint was not necessarily me being scared of going on the side of the road. It was a person, you know. And talking to my father about it, and I didn't blame him necessarily. I didn't like blame him necessarily because it was all psychological, you know.